Hello, my name is Atak Natali. When I was first approached about the opportunity to speak with you today, I was excited and scared, mostly scared. Standing on the stage means my first time on a plane, my first time to a city besides Boston or Portland, and being farther from home than ever before. It means presenting my story, thoughts, and reflections to 1,200 people. As a naturally quiet and thoughtful person, it takes a lot of courage for me to stand here before you. But I have learned as a student in EL schools that with commitment and perseverance, I can accomplish anything. We don't have to be great at things right away. We just have to be committed and to revise and have the perseverance to stick with things, to go through multiple drafts and improve. Starting over is okay. We all need to keep trying and never give up. I have a great model of perseverance in my parents. In 2001, my parents fled war-torn Sudan and immigrated to America. They arrived in Boston with a few pieces of clothing, a photo album filled with pictures of all they had left behind, friends, family, and their home. They started over in a new country and worked to build a new community. When I ask now about their leaving Sudan, my mother talks of troops and military forces breaking into homes and killing people. She explains the need to move before they became the next victims. Once here, there were still hard times. Times when my mother worked 2 jobs and still worried about paying the bills, putting food on the table, and keeping us in our house. Through it all, my parents encouraged my sisters and I to read, stay focused in school, and do all we could to invest in our own futures. My parents' willingness to take a risk, to start over, and work hard in their new country is an inspiration. My own journey with revisions has been a long one. Traditional schoolwork has never been easy for me. I've had lots of opportunities for revisions, especially in math. I'll never forget my 2nd grade teacher, Miss Ridlin, at an EL school in Portland, Maine, Presumscott. She was strict, disciplined, and dedicated to helping me learn. I ended up learning a lot more. I ended up learning a lot more than just math from her. I learned I could do more than I thought possible if I refused to give up. This idea has been a foundation at EL schools I have attended. I started in an EL school education school and now attended another one for high school, Casco Bay. In 2011, I wrote a student service grant to fix up my neighborhood playground. I was compelled to write the grant because when I looked around my neighborhood, all I saw was trash everywhere, kids with a broken down playground they couldn't use. I wanted to bring hope to my neighborhood, and the best way I could think to do this was by reaching to the kids. Having won the grant, I remember waking up the day our improvement supplies were set to arrive. Before I left the house, I said to my mom, big things are going to happen today, and big things did happen. Kids, teens, adults, and teachers, even my principal arrived to help out. It was the best moment of my life because I saw people working together to make my community better again. I will never forget the feeling of helping those kids making a difference in my neighborhood. Why don't you go back to where you came from? Sometimes I wonder how the days following that incident would have been different if I had been a student at a different high school. I wouldn't have had the school-wide courageous conversation about what would you do in that situation, which is a structure that allows us to build empathy, plan for action, and come together as a school community. I wouldn't have had the organized march where students and teachers held posters and were chanting and cheering their support. I wouldn't have had my crew supporting me. I wouldn't have had my teachers who knew me well. The reaction from my EL school community let me know everybody had my back, me and my friends. That feeling has lasted ever since. It has forever influenced how I feel about my school community. The energy from the march still roams throughout our school. No student in the school will ever forget that hate crime and how it went down. The current climate about immigrants and refugees in our country is still challenging, but my classmates and I refuse to give up and accept this. We are fighting back. We are fighting back in ways that will last. We are working to improve in understanding our city. Someday, I hope to be a lawyer and work to achieve social justice for all people. I hope to live in Portland, practice law there. It won't be easy, and that is okay. I will continue to revise, get great, stay committed to my goals, and work to improve my community. Thank you.